This is James. He's from Laughing Coffins. He stopped by here earlier to peep the stream when we were raiding.
Let's put this in
Wait,
order.
like from Fairy Tale?
Huh?
Laughing
That's a PvP
Coffin?
guild, right?
That's
Sword Art Online.
SAO.
Sword Art.
Oh,
SAO.
yeah. I knew it was from an anime that I watched.
Let's do it in order. I want to know everyone in order.
Order?
Yeah. Want to know everyone.
Links at the top. He's streaming.
Ooh,
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, man.
what?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Like-
How are you doing? See you play BM Hunter. Do you like BM Hunter?
Yeah, I do like being Hunter.
That's good.
You play Hunter?
Sometimes I play survival, only in PvP. Nice meeting you, man. Who's this Zulum guy?
Might be FK. I think he's just muted.
No,
Hey, what's up, man?
Zulam's just this, awesome guy.
Absolute pumper.
That's what I do.
Absolute
You do big damage.
chillest pumper out there.
I don't ever push for item level anymore because I just don't care anymore. I just min-max the fuck out of my item level that I have, and
Ah,
That's
Like,
him.
kind of sounds like pushing for eye level a little bit. Not gonna lie.
if you inspect me, I have mostly heroic gear that's sitting at a 4 out of 5 because I haven't stepped foot into a 16 this season because I just don't
Oh.
care.
Me
Yeah, the
either.
highest I've done it is an 11. Like, I actually, Legion killed dungeons entirely. The Maw of Souls farm destroyed me.
Yeah.
I mean, I really never did any mythics. I only did mythics and BFA.
Yeah, I hate, like, like, it was Legion started it with Maw of Souls, then the Mythic Plus box and BFA, like, holy shit, I can't stand doing 15 dungeons a week, let alone one. And so it's like, it just drove me away from, like, wanting to care about my item level, and finally, now that they're just like, you can upgrade your stuff by doing whatever, all that I gotta do is just do a minimum amount of 16s and upgrade my gear, and I'm good. So I'll probably do that here, like, in the next couple weeks, just whenever I feel like it.
Yeah. By the way, I am not from Laughing Conference. I am from Dread Pirates. That's my guild.
I don't have the Dread Pirates Discord. I just know you from Laughing Coffins. Sorry.
No, you're all good.
That's McDragons. He's from Aussie He's probably the best Pres Evoker I've ever met.
Oh, that's cool. You enjoying the new class?
Yeah, first time here.
You excited for the new spec?
Yeah, I'll give that a go. I'm
Hey,
not really
that's
into DPS for range. I like melee, but I'll give it a go. See what happens.
Yeah, dude, I do too. I mean, like, well, I don't like range. I like melee more, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. How about you, Captain Lunette? Who are you?
Lynette's our heroic team captain.
What?
Oh, team captain.
She started under me, got some training, and now well, she's running 2 raid teams.
Looks like you guys are wearing your guys' titles pretty nicely. That's good.
Vasa is running the other team.
Well, I mean, you're the OG heroic team. And then you had so many people come up, you had to bring Vasa to host the other one.
I had to do it.
You couldn't have 38 people come and apply and like bench 8 of them every night.
We had more raiders than fit in the raid group. What else is one to do? Vasa saw the problem and he was like, hey, Lunette, so what if we did 2 groups? And I was like, okay, well, 2 things, Vasa. A, who's gonna tank? So he gives himself and his buddy as a tank, and he's like, okay, and who's gonna lead it? And he said, me. So
Ballin'.
And then
here we are.
9 polls later, we had AOTC for people in that group, and then
Dude, as you know,
hour and a half.
I'm so glad you showed up because I actually had you on our roster, and
Yeah, It
I
was
was
just
hoping you
yesterday.
would
I was
chill.
just dealing with my dad's stuff.
Anyways, Grateful, who are you,
That's
man?
why.
Oh, no,
that's
of
why I ended
course.
up.
You know
I ended up
Critful, he's
talking
from
earlier
Laughing
in the week,
Coffins.
And then I just forgot to post that I was supposed to be absent.
No, you are allowed to be absent whenever you need. We're all about balance here. So, but I'm glad you could make it for the kill. I know you helped out a lot too by pumping, so
Yeah.
thank you.
Like group. I was like an hour and a half later, and then we had a total of 30 AOTCs done tonight.
Yep.
So, pretty good night.
Well, some people pugged it already, but
Well, that's why it wasn't like 34.
yep. It would have been 30 exactly because I mean, we went an hour over time because
only
we
an
were just
hour?
so determined. We had a 0% wipe. Okay?
That 32k HP kind of stung a little bit.
32k. Like literally a poke.
Like I saw
Yeah.
you like about to ring the bell and tap out, but then that 32k happened and yours like reignited the fire. Like you, bloodshot eyes, no sleep, were about to down Sark when whatever it took.
We all were. It wasn't just me. It took every
It's just
single
personal.
one of us.
I we fucked up the
Rasa did it
rotation.
twice.
Now that you've had a wipe at that low a percentage and succeeded at killing it, put yourself in my shoes with Mythic Raden, where we had a 2% pull on night
Oh
2.
no.
And then it took us 3 weeks and 300 pulls later to kill it.
That's oh
Goddamn.
my gosh, I hate that fucking
I-
raid, man.
I had an absolute
that was my
stroke
guild
with my
on
raid team.
that was my guild on Mythic Mother.
Like after we killed it, I went off on my raid team. I was just like,
God, I love
we
raiding.
should have killed this 2.5 weeks ago. Thank you for getting your heads out of your asses tonight.
Yeah.
You leave the
Because it
guild
was
right
literally
after.
No, I left raid and
broke you.
demoted, and I asked Quell to demote me to a guest, because I was like, I am taking a break from the game.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
that's intense.
Mythic Mother broke me too.
Yeah.
No, don't talk
is-
about Mythic Mother.
You
That was
can have some
shit
fights
show.
that absolutely break guilds, and Raden was one of them. Mother was one of them. I just found Mother funny because it was first boss or second boss? I think it was first, right? Second. And that was a surprisingly hard second boss. Like the DPS
So
check
hard.
was so tight.
And the heal check.
Yeah, it was rough. Like people needed gear for that fight.
Yeah.
Mhm. And like, where are you supposed to get it from the first boss?
Yeah.
Well, who's them, Cannon? How about them?
That's Ileana. They are, I believe, top 5 warlocks on Moonguard right now.
Are you serious, Aliana?
I am the top 3 Affliction Warlock because I am a masochist and I hate myself.
Dude.
PV.
PV.
I'm still
Mythic
trying to
Plus,
spark this community into PvP. I'm desperate to get Tuesdays running, but there's 3 captains that I'm onboarding right now.
Oof, good luck.
My only gear upgrades are
You
from
asked for a
Vault
captain, Barnaby. You
Buffs.
got 3.
I asked for 1 Padawan. I got fucking 3. Truthfully though, Vasa's gonna graduate like lickety split. But we basically are running 4 raid teams all simultaneously with like, I don't know what, 5 nights, almost 6 nights a week.
Jesus.
And that's
Also,
Kratosis.
Barnaby, my
He
hunter's gonna start coming
is a god. I can't remember. His name sounds like a warrior, but I think he plays a hunter.
He
So
plays
what?
Survival Hunter.
Yeah, I
Monk,
play Survival
and-
Hunter and all kinds of things. And not to brag, but I am the top 7 Monk healer on my server, top 8 Monk DPS on my server, and top 10 Monk DPS on my server, because no one plays Monk. And
Interesting.
PvE
Yeah, damn.
Not just PvE, like no one really plays Monk on my server, I'm just playing around.
It's like you're the special breed of the rare breed.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
top 1 for I'm top 1 rogue for my server on Enantheon.
Don't
Shut up,
worry, it's like
James.
I think I'm ranked 55 for Frosty Case for Vault of the Incarnates, but guess what? That's because the spec
What's up,
was
Crit?
bad.
What's up, Crit?
I'm having fun.
You're having fun about what?
Just kidding, I'm not.
Why not?
You don't pay
I'm
15 bucks a month to have fun.
Remembering of when I used to raid and I hated it.
I don't like raiding. I mean, I used to like it, but I was like, ugh.
It's
Trying
just
to World
finding
Prog, Timo Sargeras just burned me
Oh,
out for the next
God.
20 years.
I remember.
Yeah,
Tomb.
Tomb, Avatar,
Avatar.
it's oof.
Avatar and KJ, never forget.
And we could looks badass.
We're almost done.
Make never being able to bench our demon hunters because we needed them for KJ.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like that, I hated.
Almost all the way down the
You're
list.
Over there, you're over there gloating, Kratosis. I'm the #1 survival hunter in Castle Rock, Colorado. Beat that.
That's pretty good.
That's Winky
Yeah,
Poo.
I
He
can't
is
beat
he's been here with us for a long time. I think since Shadowlands, when Open Raid was just becoming a thing. We were doing Slime Cat marathons, and he's stuck with us forever. He's been here longer than a lot of players. And at the very bottom is Chocolatata, who is like almost on par or competing with McDragons for talented Presvoker.
Jesus, so no PvP here at all?
I'm trying, man. I'm pushing, but I have so much PvE.
Bro, that's boring. What the
I
fuck?
just haven't PvP'd in so long. I did it in season 3 and 4 of Shadowlands, and that was like the extent recently.
98% of all WoW players don't PvP.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that.
Cataclysm was the last expansion where like I truly pushed, but that like I did indeed cheese that final season as a prot warrior with vengeance. That was the freest.
Oh my
gladiator.
god. Oh my fucking
Like,
god.
I played
Okay,
the Holy Pally in 2s, and that
okay,
was
I guess you're not as bad as
freest.
the daggers rogues, I guess.
Oh my!
Those guys are a special
I
breed.
enjoyed destroying those teams.
Must have been nice.
Like, how do you kill a Holy Pally and a Prot Warrior? Like, every time that you try to CC my Holy Pally, I just shockwave you.
Just one shot them.
Man, Keto was stupid.
The problem was Prot Warrior had so many tools to protect their Holy Pally that the rogues just couldn't. And they would die to me beforehand. Because if I'm living on my priest, they're just passively cleaving on me. That's why Rogue had an issue back then, was because they had really good passive cleave, and that was also a downside in PvP with tanks.
Yeah, do you guys agree buff Rogue or nerf Rogue?
I
think Rogue's good where it's at, honestly, but Outlaw needs a rework. Get rid of Roll the Bones.
I say get rid of Secret Tech and buff of Isdam.
I love
True.
Roll
I
the
mean, yeah,
Bones. It's so fun.
it's true. Secret technique is kind of but
they could just tone down a little bit of Secret Tech's damage and a little bit of Shadow Strike's damage.
But then Secret Tech's still hitting hard. Secret Tech is still hitting hard. They don't know how to do shit properly. They're just stupid as fuck.
Alright, yeah, I shall catch you all later. I'm gonna
Good night,
go help
Kurtosis.
another team raid. Shall see you later.
I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed too. I'll see y'all later.
Later.
Good night.
It's definitely the sign to go to bed if you haven't already, guys.
I've been up. It's 2 hours past my bedtime. I'm
Good
going
night.
to sleep. Have a good night, everyone.
See you
Welcome
soon.
to getting an achievement, like clearing a final boss, and then people just stay up after.
It's like a smoke break after. You gotta just let it, you know.
Oh, this was like the after AOTC like adrenaline powwow like circle that we all needed.
Howdy there, everybody.
Hello, Odessa.
Hello.
Congrats on the AOTCs.
Only took you forever to pop in.
He's...
Thank you.
Alright, boys, show me the mounts. Oh, wait. Blizzard sucks.
Only took 3.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Voss's team got it in 2 hours. Ah, damn this boss.
I'm so proud of this group that I have now for the great push. This
The
team
great.
is going to be amazing.
Yeah. Well, who's in your team?
I stole a couple of the top performers for bottom parse.
Oh.
Nice.
I have Burbash and Aliana. And
Oh,
Q.
fuck yeah.
I was gonna
Oh.
say, if people were trying to get me, they'd have to pull me kicking and screaming to try and go to do 22s.
I have Aliana, Burbash, Q, Kitty, and myself.
Oh, Kitty. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god.
I have one of the goated teams.
I don't know. I believe.
Voss's team.
Ross's
his
team
is
is
gonna,
also pretty lit.
Yeah, no, Voss's team's gonna make us run for our money.
Does Gong heal for them? On Disc
Yeah.
Priest? Yeah, wow. Disc Priest and
Yeah.
Keys, if they know what they're doing, are scary.
See, on top of it, Q is going to be playing Resto Shaman. It's official. Aliana is 3rd for Alliance Moonguard Warlocks.
Yeah, we were literally just
That's
talking about that.
Nice.
Like like 38 or something for overall Warlocks on Moonguard.
Insane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you guys do it.
But yeah, no, we got.
I only have time
Aliana,
for raiding and the
Burbash, and I
occasional
doing
questing.
keys, doing DPS. Q is healing, and then Kitty's tanking, so it's going to be just brainless pushes. And I already let everybody in First Light know that you guys have beaten us to the AOTC train. I put that shit in general chat as soon as Voss's team got
man,
it.
dude, Voss's team beat me.
Voss is just built diff.
Vossa literally beat me.
Well,
What have I
Lynette,
done?
He also had me like helping him with tips on
And
the
you
fight.
gotta think.
Well, we had
Vossa-
Q, okay, so it's pretty even ground. I'm proud of him. I always knew he could do it. I told him
Vossa
he
got
would beat me,
AOTC.
and he did.
Vossa got AOTC and then came over and got it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped us with our kill too. So.
I'm just happy that everybody got it.
Yeah.
So Q's gonna run either Resto Shaman or Holy Priest, which are both really good for keys.
My Mythic Plus score. You want to know what it is?
Is it higher or lower than
higher
my
than
druid?
mine?
It's 1384.
Damn,
Okay,
that's
so
double mine.
You're just 100 points under my druid right now.
Hey. Yeah, I am not going to do that.
The great
But
push?
I would love to be able to do 16s for aspect tokens because Mythic Kazara is gonna be a fucking bitch.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I got a key we can do on my druid.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Odessa, but Amarina wanted me to tell you, with all respect, fuck first.
Of course she did.
Sorry, my
she wanted
sound
us to
died real
say-
quick. It was fuck first light.
It is good to see you.
Oh, she's a spicy one.
Yeah.
Drew, fuck Destiny 2.
Fuck who?
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
Fact.
I
Absolute
haven't played that
fact.
much this season. Like,
Hey,
this season they kind of crossed the line into pay to win. Yeah,
Gritful, do you mind if I DM you for a second?
Yeah.
the deep site resonance on the season pass was the thing for me. I was just like, that's excessive.
Yeah.
Because
played 2
I was
weeks
hoping
of
to be able
this.
to like.
I played 2
that-
weeks of this
That's about what I
season and
did.
then quit.
I think I played enough, went flawless like the first 2 weeks, and then just stopped playing because I was like all that I care about is PvP, and they basically abandoned us like 4 years ago.
4.
We haven't gotten a new PvP map, I think, in like 4 or 5 years. We've gotten reprised maps, like brought back from Destiny 1, but we haven't gotten, other than the one map in
Shadow
Witch Queen. No, Witch Queen, because we got
You
the
got a
really
new map?
long, we got the giant map, the Disjunction one, the one that a lot of people really don't like anyway. So we got a map that kind of hit mid with the player base, and that's the only map we've gotten in like 5 years. It's like the player base, like the PvP player base, got thrown in the garbage.
The PvP player base got thrown in the garbage come what?
Also, when skill-based matchmaking got forced in, that was so bad.
Oh yeah, no, the skill-based is just dumb.
Because I'm top 2%, but that puts me in the bracket with the people that are top 0.5. And the skill difference between a top 2% and a top 0.5%, I'm 31. I can't compete with a cracked out 16-year-old.
No.
Like, holy shit, their reaction time is like twice mine. I'm just high skilled because I've played the game for so long and I have really good game sense of like positioning. I play with a pulse rifle most of the time, and I love it.
Aspects watch over you.
I respect
Just use the
pulse
dad
rifle.
rifle.
Shooters are just too micro heavy.
Yeah, like I used to be really good at Counter-Strike, and now that I'm playing it and I've been trying to play Valorant again, and I am absolute dog shit at tactical shooters now again.
I feel like you should be better at tags. Because tags are more macro heavy than micro, but yeah, they're still pretty micro dependent.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why. Like, Destiny, I think it's just because I've played arcade shooters. Like, I've always played like
Destiny
Unreal
is
Tournament,
just Halo.
Halo. Like, I've always played a bunch of arcade shooters, and the only tac shooter that I played was Counter-Strike 1.6. And then I didn't really play Counter-Strike Go because I had already kind of like moved on from Counter-Strike by then. And then, because I think whenever Counter-Strike Go came out, I put in like 200 hours early on in like the first few weeks, and then I just stopped playing until recently.
I know.
But it's like Destiny I'm fine in, and the only other shooter that I mostly play is Hunt Showdown. But that is a very like it's a bit slower.
Very.
And also I still have good hearing, so I can rat really well.
I was hoping Destiny 2 Crucible would be revived since they said they were adding shit to the ranks rewards
like,
or something.
They did all these good fixes. It's just, where's the content?
I do want ranked rewards.
Wait, like we're getting new content? When? Where? I haven't seen new content since the release of Beyond Light.
It's like, yes, I love PvE. Like, I do the day one raid every time, and it's so much fun. But it's like, holy fuck, I do these raids for the guns to go shoot people. And I'd like some new maps to shoot people on.
Exactly. Or
and
new
not just one in 5 years.
PvP.
And all I know is One Item Mask carried me to Fabled.
One OEM was a hilarious time up until they nerfed my Wormhusk crown, and then I was sad and was begging for them to nerf One-Eyed Mask because it was only fair.
Yeah, it was, but all in all, fuck Destiny 2.
To be fair, do you remember Classy Restoration, which got a fat L for let's never have this in the game again?
They tried.
There's a reason why people were running Wormhusk Crown that season, and it's because it was literally pre-nerf Wormhusk Crown with Classy Resto. Like, it was so broken.
Yeah.
What a game.
See, that's why you play Star Eater Hunter.
Oh, I've been playing Trip Mine or Gwinston Vest.
Oh,
And
see,
then
if I'm doing Iron Banner, I'm playing Spade Vest.
if I'm on my hunter, it depends on the map. Because now that loadouts are in, I can actually switch builds as soon as I see which map we're loading into. But I'll play Trip Mines if it's like a map that has really good wall placements. And if not, I'll just play Void Hunter and just be invis all the time with a Shayera's Wrath with volatile rounds.
I hate you, and I hate
That's
that
so
you
fun and
played
fair.
Invisible Hunter with Ashura's Wrath.
I do like the new reticle for Shayera's Wrath though. That it is a pretty swag reticle now. They updated it with last season, and it is so good. Because I hated the old reticle. The gun was so good, and I only used it because it felt so good. But I hated the reticle. And now I can actually see where the reticle is in somebody's head. But mostly now, like after I think it was Beyond Light, I played the first season as a Stasis Hunter a lot. But after they absolutely gutted Stasis Hunter where it was unplayable, like even in the state that it is now, it is a shadow of what that class used to be. Whereas you look at Behemoth Titans and they are absolutely wild in PvP when you stack them. But it's like Stasis Hunter became dead. Arc rework hadn't been in yet, so
After what he has done,
Arc Hunter was what I liked playing.
Treat him with such respect?
To that. But now with all the subclass reworks, like Solar's really fun, and Void's really fun.
A lesson.
But now, at that point, I switched to Warlock.
Instead of helping our people heal, he led
like
many
hard
to despair
switched to
and
Warlock
ruin.
And I played Void Hunter.
Chasing
Void
the
Warlock.
illusion of Neltharian's power.
I am a devourer.
If only Sargeras had taken Deathwing's tragedy to heart.
Yep.
Now his legacy was poisoned long ago.
Oh, I still play it.
It is time
like,
for the Drakthir
like Warlock
to make
is the
our own
one
path.
class. Like I do like Void is always like what I just love playing, just
Far
because of how
from the
fun it
shadows
is
of the
to be
past
super
that have
aggressive
haunted
and
us,
just watch your health yo-yo
and free
just
to
trust in the
build
fact
a
that
legacy
you're not
of
gonna
our
screw
own.
up.
To a future you inspired
But like
me to
obviously for
believe
day
in.
one raid race because it was absolutely broken, I ran Starfire Protocol on the third and fourth encounter.
Even the most painful moments.
I was top damage.
Something to teach us.
And why wouldn't I do that if I could be top damage?
Neltharian was my teacher.
Now that they finally nerfed it, Starfire is the one with the fusion nades.
I aspired
that
to lead
you
the
could get
fight
off
as he would have, unable or perhaps unwilling to acknowledge the true malignancy of his vision.
I never knew Neltharian. Only Deathwing, invading my nightmares, reveling in the certainty that I would become as twisted as he was.
That is not who you are, my brother.
I thought my destiny was to guide our flight to its future. And I shall, but simply as myself, not as an aspect.
Nor shall I seek that mantle.
It would seem your days of hiding are over for good.
I am humbled. May your trust and faith in me guide my every step. For today, we emerge from all the shadows that sought to sow doubt and shame within us. The Black Dragonflight's legacy is ours to create.
The melee, because that's still in the game. That was intended.
I am glad you are here.
What they disabled it for was how it was interacting with glaives. Like, I could melee with a void glaive and apply volatile rounds. Which, as an example, like if you're using Necrotic Grips, it would then apply a poison that is now considered void, which the poison also is now applying volatile rounds. That's what it was doing. Because since it was a void melee, because you're using a void glaive, you could be a Strand player using volatile rounds and unraveling rounds.
Broken as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's why it got that's why those gloves got disabled. I was like, just disable glaives. Nobody uses them anyway.
Literally.
Like, it's like literally the entire player base was just like, why disable the gloves? Just disable glaives.
Yeah, no, I was part of that player base that was like, why disable the gloves?
As soon as they did that, I put on my funnel web and just switched to Void and Nezarec Sin and solo cleared ad waves anyway by myself with Devour and volatile rounds.
I was playing my hunter for day 1 for the raid base, and I was doing the I was actually, this is unheard of, I was playing Blade Dancer.
Arcstaff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was playing OG Blade Dancer, pretty much. Because I had it set, I had my build set up to where
They did really good with the arc.
I hit with heavy, and I sent out a wave.
Yep. They did a really good job with all the reworks for the subclasses.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Arc Warlock is, because Arc Hunter was always my favorite for PvP. Arc Warlock is now my favorite with all the adjustments to Arc Buddies. I have a triple 100 stat build of 100 recovery, resilience, and discipline.
We must rise
with
above
a
our
pair
own
of the
conflict
Sentient Arc Soul
before
gloves.
we can soar.
And I run around with a Godrolled Fractifist and Sweet Sorrow. It's a disgusting gun. I personally use Pulse Monitor for the first slot, where I think a lot of people like using Perpetual.
I use Perpetual myself.
I just really like it whenever my gun reloads because the person decided to fight back.
Welcome home, my friends. What news from Aberys?
Neltharion's abominations have been eradicated. Sadly, not before Sarkareth succumbed to corruption and had to be struck down.
A heavy price to pay, but a reminder of the cost of seeking power.
That is a lesson each of us has had to learn.
Indeed, my brother. And by confronting the darkness of our flight's past, we have found its future.
As I had hoped you would. Tell me.
We believe Abyssian is the right choice to lead us.
His wisdom and compassion will pave a new path forward for us all.
I agree. And do you accept this charge, Abyssian?
I am honored to do so, but I will require my general and my diplomat at my side.
Then let it be so. Come, take your place among our council, Earth Warder. Citizens of Valdrakken, hear me. From this day forth, Abyssian shall serve his people as Earth Warder and aspect of the Black Dragonflight.
There is honor in service. Be careful.